Everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will try to show you end-to-end CI and CD pipelines. So CI, it means continuous integration. So once we have any update, let's see in this, for instance, develop branch, this build pipeline will be triggered, and it will try to validate all of these steps, and when everything is perfect, it will try to publish the artifacts. Then after the artifacts is generated or published, this pipeline, new release pipeline, will be running, and to create end endpoint, to create and deploy endpoints. And this one here is to validate, to have somehow some test cases on how if the endpoint is working. So before this, I will need to mention something. So as you can see, I'm using develop branch. So a good practice, or the right practice, is to keep the develop and master and main branches protected. So you don't need to push anything directly to the develop or master or main branch. So first you need to create a new branch, and to, let's say you did your changes, then you need to push these changes to your branch, and from your branch you will do a pull request. We have already explained this in the DevOps playlist. So, but now you can see here I have this is the to get the Python, install the ML extension, and you can see here somehow I have resource group, which is a parameter or a variable. So I you have two ways. Either you have to save it here variables. You have, for instance, to save to add this one source group as a variable here. For instance, add, and you can add the name and also the value. But we would like also to use this, let's say, resource group. What is this? For instance, workspace and resource group in another pipeline. So, for instance, here, I would like to use it in the resource group here. So I have to duplicate the variables as well here. So one solution to do this is to use a variable group. Variable group, you can get this variable group by clicking pipeline under the library. So I have to see if now this is the library. I have defined some variables here, as you can see here. Now when I go to the pipeline, I can go to variables. Now select group variables, and you can select the sorry, and you can select the one. For instance, if I have unlinked this, you can see link variable group, and you can select the relevant for your project. So as I have done it, because I have only one here. So that this is related to the variables. Now there's another one, is a trigger. So as you can see here, there are two different ways to make the trigger, pipeline trigger. So either by using this enable continuous integration, or if you go to project setting, then go to the repos, select the relevant one, for instance, classification, then the policy, go to the develop, as you can see here, develop, and in here you need to add the build validation. If you have, for instance, this pipeline should be run, and you just can't save click. But for now, this is let's say the right way how to do it. But for now, I will just do it here in enable continuous integration. So now any changes in this develop branch, which is, as I said in the beginning, it's not the right thing to do, the pipeline will be triggered. So, and after finishing this will be the the release pipeline will be also triggered. So there's another one, let's say important one, important stuff. For instance, here I'm now on, is this? I'm now on Azure DevOps, as you can see. Now I would like, for instance, this creating resource group, workspace, storage account, and etc. Do also the training. All of these steps are done in the Azure cloud here. So how to connect between this and I mean between Azure portal and Azure DevOps. So there's one way to do this. So you can see here Azure Resource Manager group. So we need to select we have to make, let's say in the beginning, a connection. So how to do this? I will go to project settings. Now you can go to the pipeline, the connection. So yeah, pipeline service connections. From this service connection, you have to click here, new service connection. I will just try now and select the Azure resource group, I mean resource manager. So now it pop up a new window. Just you need to select the resource group. So now, as you can see here, it's not showing anything. So what you have to do, so let me just sign out from these accounts. I mean from this and this, and do it. I mean log in another one after this, and after log out and log in, go to project setting, pipeline, and go to service connection. Now let's try again. Manager, then yes, this is the one we need. So you have to wait, please. Enter your file, enter your username and password. Just sign in. So it will open now a connection between the Azure DevOps and the portal Azure Cloud. So you can see here connected to, and you can see resource group. As you can see, I have a resource group here. I have two resource group, for instance. Now I will just select, for instance, this and grant or the. Let me just first start with the name. This name should be Azure Dev ML. This is fine. So let's say we have to have this name and grant it for all pipelines instead of, if you have many pipelines that using the need to connection between Azure DevOps and portal, you need to make it if you want, of course, for all pipelines. Now click save. So now it will create a connection between these two websites, right? Now the question is, did this connection has a permission to create these resources? Let me go to pipeline. Let's say this I will try to create resource group. We will try to create workspace and all of these. So as this has a permission to do this, in the beginning it's not having this stuff. So what you can do is click this surface using workspace and key, open is connected, and click here, and you can see this is the ID. Just copy this, and now I need to make a permission. So as you can see here, add root. Where did I click? So you can click manage service connection rules. So now I need to add a permission, select the privilege administrator role, and I will give it as a contributor. So here you need to select the ID, select the, just type the name here. Okay, the name it's not here. Go to the Azure DevOps. For example, this is the main dashboard. Try to type this, and you can see the, which one is this one? I have two. Let's have this one here. Click this, and you can see, click manage application, and inside this you can have object ID. Just click this and go to the select members, type this, and this now we will have permission for this connection to create this resource groups and other components. Perfect. I have filled here. Why? Okay, because it's OD here, and from the beginning, from the last experiments. But yeah, so let's see, this is OD created, but I need just to make sure that why I have two with the same name. Surface principal. Let's see, click the key. And yeah, the same. Duplicated, I don't know. But anyway, let's see now. I have to go to the pipeline. Now, if you see for this, I need to change this to Azure Diff ML, Azure Diff ML, Diff ML. Just keep it consistency. If you use one connection, use for all of the connections the same, the components. Now let me add it for all. Now we don't need it here, so I will try to keep click save. Now for the pipeline, for the race pipeline as well, we need it. If you see, click edit. So here we have jobs. This also needed. I will see DevOps. Yeah, sorry for that, but I just want to show you everything from scratch. Let's see. And this is for the task 1, and for the task 2, I think it's also needed. Okay, let's be quite sure this the trigger will be automatically triggered. So if, let's say, close the windows, if I have open my Visual Studio Code, now I would like, let's say, to update, I don't know what we should update here. Let's see, remove some spaces here and go to the commit. We need in the beginning to have the good practice is that I see we have two changes. We have to make it pull. So now let me just see. I need to remove these two spaces. Readme. Now push. So once I have pushed, the pipeline will be triggered automatically. After finishing this, let's have a look. Click pipeline, and you can see this is triggered automatically. So because this will take much time, about 20 or 30 minutes, because it's will create everything from scratch. And by the way, it's not needed, let's see, to have, let me just see. So this is now the task, let's see, will be created. So it's not needed to have all of these components here in one pipeline. For instance, if you already create resource group manually from here, this is enough. But this is to show you how to do all of this in a Azure DevOps pipeline. Okay, so I will pause the video here, and once I have something new, I will let you know. Thanks for watching and see you next time. I mean, not next time, sorry, but after finishing the pipeline. Yeah, welcome back. So as you can see, I got this exception or error. It's not continuing anymore. So let me just see what is the error here. The error is this authentication. So this authentication, it means this surface connection, it's not having, let's see, the permission to have to create the resource group. But what we can do is copy this ID and go to Azure DevOps. Just put it here. You can see and select continue searching in Microsoft Extra ID, and you will see it here. Now this is the object ID. Just copy this object ID, and let me now go to the permission. Select the subscription, and you can have access. Click on access control. Let me just, and you can see the access control rules. So just go here, add rule, assignment, then administrative roles, contributor, and select a member. Let's see if we can have it. Select, then assign. Okay, so now it has a permission to do this. So let me just back to this, and I will have to update the code again as I promise. So let me just remove this commit line. I mean line, or maybe adding 2 lines. This is fine. Read me. So commit and push. So now the pipeline will be triggered again. So let's have a look. Pipelines. You can see it's triggered again, but now with permission. So of course this will take time, and but when I have any issue, of course I will stop. I mean, show you what is the issue and how to solve it. So I will see you in a minute. I mean in 10 minutes. Hi, as you can see here, resource group is created, workspace containers, and you can see also in the workspace itself. Let me just go to Launch Studio. You can see, for instance, the data is already loaded. Data store we have created the data store data fruits, and the data stores we have. Let's see a data. This is the data we have. For instance, this one here, and you can see this is our data. This will be used. The data will be used in the training. And for now, we have a job, as you can see here. It's completed. The job is already completed. And let me just see in the pipeline. So after finishing this, the release pipeline will be triggered automatically. Let's say pipeline releases. Well, this is now finished. The CI, it's already finished. So now let's see the release. You can see here it's already started here automatically. And let me just back to the web. And you can see the matrices is this, for instance, the accuracy, the AUI for the specific classes. And here you have images. So this images, if you have, for instance, accuracy images, or you have any plot, it will be assigned here. If you track it with ML flow, and no child job, and this is the output of our training. You can see the benefit of using ML flow is to track all of this. For instance, the experiment, saving the model, generating the requirements file, and also I have saved the unique file, the unique labels. So you can see also the code is, everything is copied here. So now, for instance, let's say the model. The model is saved here, is registered here, and endpoint. Now we're trying to create this endpoint using the release pipeline. And if everything is running perfectly, or let's say correctly or successfully, we will see in this endpoint an endpoint that will be used for the inference time. So let me pause the video and come back to you later. As you can see here, this is the CD pipeline. So now you can see the job, the endpoint is already created. Now it will be deployed, try to deploy the endpoint for further using. So let's see the pipeline is still running. Perfect. So we are in, let's see, in the right way. Let's see. So now it's just try to deploy the endpoint, and if we just make a refresh here, you can see deployment is still not created, but we can see it in a moment. Yeah, now you can see this is the deployment created, and once it's finished, it will try to make the live tracking to 100, and we have scope file. This is already explained in the other videos, but now it's just to show you end-to-end pipeline. So I will wait and pause the video and show you what is the result after that. So as you can see here, endpoint is created and also deployed. So if you go click here, logs, you can see everything is running successfully. And let's go to the endpoints. Endpoints, make a refresh. So we have endpoint, and the endpoint is already deployed. And from now, this endpoint is created. I mean, is listening for any update, for any input. So this, for instance, now the model is running in behind, and if you have, let's say, data, let me just copy some data. Maybe I have it here. Mm, Let's just give it a try. So it has the input has to be in a JSON format, and you can see here I got the output. So the output is the prediction of this. The class label is toCal. Now, and this is one is how to consume it in JavaScript, Python, C# and JSON. So if you need to use it, for instance, now, as I said, this endpoint, it's like running PC. The model is listening for any request. And if we have a Python, if you use a Python, you can use this, for instance, copy this code, keep change the data as we have done it in this one here, or maybe it's a while loop, or it's receiving from camera or from any other device, depends on your stuff. And here you need also API key. This API key you can copy it from here, the primary key. And this you can also try to do it in notebook, create a notebook. But because not I have for the notebook we have to create a compute, but I will not do this. So let me just go to the release pipeline, and as you can see here, so after deploying this, do I need to let's see make it valid? Let's see, to I need to approve this. So let me just approve, and now it will run successfully. It's already running. So you can see test. I have only one case and everything is running. Okay, so what we have done here, let me just summarize the what we have done. So the idea is to have end-to-end CI/CD pipeline. In the CI, we have creating these resources and do the training and creating the all of this. I mean, now this is not, let's say, required for in your case to have all of these resources. If you have already created manually or using Python, it's not needed to have it here. But this is only to show you how things is working or are working. Now, after this, as I said, after publishing the artifact, this pipeline, I mean, release pipeline will be triggered automatically. So now we have our endpoint is deployed and it's valid, and we can use it as I showed you in the example, in the test example. And this is to consume it with in Python. And that's it for today. If you like the video, please click subscribe, like, and comments. And if you have any question, just write it down in the comments. So I will of course answer your question. Thanks for watching and see you next time.